Hello, my name is Chris Lollemond. I'm one of the co-founders of MiFilter.com, and we are changing the way that people find really great content on the internet. So today I want to take you through the site, show you what we do, and why you are going to love it. So this is what MiFilter looks like when you come to the site. At the top is the navigation bar, which has three default filters built in. The first is the MiFilter, and I want you to pay attention to how it looks right now because by the end of this demo, this is actually going to look different, and I will explain why. Next is the most recent filter, which shows the most recent content that was submitted to our site. And to the right of that is the popular filter, which shows the most popular content on our site at that particular moment in time. But the real reason you want to use our site is for the create your own filter functionality. You see, when people normally go on the internet to find really great content, they do a search or they go to one of the major media portals like Yahoo or MSN, or they go to their social media sites like Facebook and Twitter to see what their friends are interested in. But for the first time ever, with MiFilter, you can literally dictate what you want. You can type in the actual things you are interested in, and then we will show them to you. Right now, we're focusing pretty exclusively on food-related content, but over the next couple months, we're going to be introducing more and more categories of content, and ultimately, we're hoping to be a destination for all topics. So when it comes to food, what am I interested in? Well, I like Mexican food, so let's create a Mexican-themed filter. So I'm going to start typing in some words like Mexican and burrito, and our system predicts what you're typing as you're going along, which is really convenient. Right now I'm actually having a hard time spelling enchiladas, so this is quite nice. I'll name the filter Mexican, and then I will click Start Exploring. And what happens next is the system, it starts to pull in the best blog posts based on the keywords that you typed in, and it's going to rank them based on their keywords and the popularity and how relevant they are to you. And it's going to be shown up in this newsfeed style, but you can also change it to the Pinterest kind of tile. And you'll see we've got burrito, enchilada, guacamole, enchilada. And so it shows you what you typed in. It gives you that content. Say you're interested in this particular post. You click on it, and you're going to be driven to that blogger's page where you can read the post, you can interact with that blogger, you'll see this recipe, and you'll be like, oh, you know what, this looks really good. I want to make this later next weekend, so you can favorite it. And that saves it to your favorites. And if you liked it, you can like it, and that will say that you liked this type of post and this blogger, and it will change the recommendations that we give you throughout the site. So let's actually take a look and see what that looks like. When you go back to the site, you'll see your Mexican filter, but when you refresh it, things are going to change because you clicked on and liked that guacamole post. So you'll see this is new, this white chocolate mousse post, which obviously has nothing to do with the keywords that you typed in, but theoretically, the two people who have viewed this post also viewed and liked either that specific guacamole post or similar types of posts. But if you don't like it, don't worry, because you can just say not interested, and we'll substitute in a more appropriate post based on the keywords that you typed in. But that's only one filter, and you can create more. So let's do that. I'm going to create one on beer because I really like beer. So I type in beer, and I type in IPAs because I like IPAs. So you save the filter, and again, our system's going to pull in the best posts based on the keyword you typed and your interactions. And as you can see, right there, right across the top there, a bunch of IPA posts. But here's one on beer specifically that isn't necessarily related to IPAs, but still looks super interesting to me. In fact, this whole filter is actually going to be pretty heavily dominated by IPA related stuff because that was the only keyword I typed in. So you see here this whole row is IPA related, and there's another IPA post right here. But if I wanted a more diversified filter, I could have just typed in other interests like pale ale and porter, and I would have got a more diversified filter. But that's custom filters in a nutshell. I did want to talk to you about the MiFilter link that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the demo. The MiFilter link is essentially your best of the best. It takes the best posts from all the categories and all the filters that you create all the posts you click on, and it puts it all together in one location for you. So you have IPAs and enchiladas and more beer posts, and the more filters you create and the more posts you click on, the better these recommendations get, and it's specific just to you. It's your filter. It's your MiFilter, in fact. Now, before I let you go, I did want to talk to you about the favoriting functionality. It's the little heart, and it's really important because after you click on a post, we don't show it to you anymore because we take that data and we recommend new content to you based on what you said. So if you liked something, you can favorite it, and then you can always come back to it, and it's saved essentially here. And if you're done, if you've cooked it and you're not interested anymore, you can just unfavorite it and it'll leave, or you can save it forever. But in short, that is our website. That is MiFilter. It's really early on. It's only gonna get better. So tell your friends and give us any feedback if you have any.